Well, my name's Tyrone Kidney, and I've got quite a mixed up job. I do two main things. The first thing is that I help university researchers and other specialists speak to other people who might use their work. And the other thing that I do is that I help public services work with those kinds of specialists to help them do the best that they possibly can with the most up-to-date, detailed information. How did I first come across the topic? Well, I've always really been into maps, and I've always loved reading about where things are in the world, how they came to be there, and how they connect to everything else. So my mum bought me an encyclopedia of geography when I was about 10, and I was hooked. How did I find out more about it? What did I read? Well, I have dyslexia, so when I was very young, reading was actually quite hard work, but I would read anything that had a map in it. I studied geography at university and became interested in the way that different people can have different ideas about the same place and what they do about it. I then studied how organizations work together on projects within a local area. So that's how to plan ahead, how to involve the public in decisions, and things like that. So that topic nowadays is usually called stakeholder engagement, and it's the way that different people with an interest in a particular subject interact with each other and with those who are making decisions. It's very important that we understand the way that the world works so that we know what to do next and we know what to research next. We can't grow as a society without understanding how we behave, where we came from, and how everything works. What would I recommend for somebody interested in the topic? I would definitely recommend finding books that combine maps and history. Having an idea of where things are is okay, but it's even more interesting, I think, to see why things are where they are and how that happened. Public libraries often have a number of books just like that, from junior readers right up to quite detailed reference books. Ask your librarian about them. Which YouTube channel or website would I recommend? Well, I love National Geographic, and I definitely recommend their YouTube channel, but it's maybe not always going to tell you why things are as they are. Which interesting non-work channels would I recommend? I'm a big fan of Japanese J-vlogs, as they're called, and there are two in particular that I would really recommend. One is the excellent Life Where I'm From, and the other one is the very, very good Internationally Me. I met the two people responsible for those channels, Greg Lamb and Angela An, in Japan earlier this year, and they're so interesting. They do so much hard work. And I really like Peter McKinnon, not just because of his fantastic photography and the fact that he's actually quite funny, but also because he's from just up the road. And finally, what is an expert? You're an expert, you're a specialist, you're a mover and a shaker. It's time you told everybody about your specialism with your own personal context. 20 years of working in stakeholder engagement tells me that people will come to you when they want information at a time that suits them, in a way that suits them. They like to find out things. They like to find the pieces that are useful to them, take them away and use them in the way that they need to. Preparing personal pieces like this offers a description of your work to people from all kinds of backgrounds. People want to know why your expertise exists. Why is it useful? Why is it important? How did you come to it? What kind of resources would you direct a new person to? And importantly, what are you like? These are always key takeaway messages when specialists speak to non-specialists. These are the things that the non-specialists remember about you. In a society that likes to keep repeating that expertise is dead and specialists are of no use, you need to understand that at some point, normal everyday people will come to you for information. Inquisitive kids, curious adults, potential collaborators, potential funders. They all look for credible snippets rather than cinematic PR pieces. And these are the kind of materials that people start with. These are the things that build trust in your expertise. So why a video description? Online marketing demonstrates that video content generates more interaction and more immediate interaction with your output than any of your text-based social media, editorials or publications. So in other words, more people will engage more often, in more detail, more quickly with video content than any of your other output. This is why so many businesses now use video not just to attract new customers with adverts and marketing, but to demonstrate their expertise, their credibility and their reputation. Video is the medium that they all accept is the way to go. And if you're interested in increasing the reach and the scope of your work, then using a platform like YouTube, well, specifically YouTube, will make your material accessible to literally billions of viewers in over 90 countries around the world. Plus, according to recent estimates, in the US alone, over half of the views on YouTube are from people looking to learn new things. It's not just about cat videos. Now, if you're already doing that, that's great. Share your links with me and we'll speak about showcasing that. But if not, you need to get something out there. And it needs to be over and above your generic PR and marketing materials that you may already have, because this needs to be about your relationship with your expertise. And I can hear you saying now, yeah, right, I'm going to start a whole new YouTube channel and learn how to do all the different things. Well, you don't have to, because I've done it for you. I've set up this YouTube channel to help facilitate that, and at no cost. That's right. This isn't a paid consulting service, although if you're interested in my consulting services, that's fine too. But I'm offering to help you take your knowledge out to additional spaces with these personal topic pieces, as you've just seen. So if you're interested in that, and you should be, then leave a comment below or contact me through the Impact and Value contact link, which is also below, and we can speak about putting together one of these for you. So just to reiterate, if you want to remain credible and relevant, you need to be trusted. And to be trusted, you need to put your expertise in context. See you soon.